we're gonna prove today that I am better than British Airways. There we go. I've said it. I've said it now. So, can I fly a plane better than my own experience on British Airways? So, obviously, to start, we've made sure that all of the passengers have got their cases on board the plane. So that's obviously a great start. I'll explain why I'm talking about all of this stuff later. But yeah, everything is ready on the plane. There's drinks at a reasonable price as well. Apparently you've got no video at all. Oops. Okay, maybe I'm not so better in the tech department as British Airways, but you know, good start so far. Anyway, we're in a 737, and we're going to fly up to Gatwick from Bilbao. Yeah, so obviously it's a 737, so I'm making it slightly easier for myself, but remember, I'm not a professional pilot. So anyway, let's see how this goes, and try to fly better than British Airways. Okay then, let's begin with a pushback. In our 737, we're going to head to the... Obviously it's a power back, that's a limitation on GeoFS, so that's obviously beyond my control as to whether it was better than any other airline. Obviously, I've flown this route in real life and I didn't have a great experience, to be honest. I flew 4 flights that year, and it was last year actually. Last year, and the British Airways one was by far the worst. So I just want to try and replicate what I would have done. Okay, so that's a pushback. And now we'd be contacting, obviously, Bilbao ground to get the taxi to runway, is it 11? I think it must be 11. It's the one over in front of me, but for some reason my nav's broken already. But we are better than... I'm pretty sure we can do better than British Airways. I'm down 3 notches on the flaps before our departure as a foo gets in the way. Obviously, that's also beyond my control. So, we're going to ram him. As this is usual procedure for a GeoFS flight. I'm not going to... Full power. And we're taking a left turn onto taxiway whatever, because I can't see, because obviously the HD is HD, but not that HD. Make a taxi to the end of the runway. I think flaps only went down 2 notches actually there. If not, it doesn't really matter, we can do 4. Let's have a go. Hopefully the takeoff will be... the takeoff out of Bilbao was actually quite nice, to be honest. It wasn't... I mean, that was mostly the scenery, to be honest, but... especially after an 1.5-hour coach journey, it was quite nice to see a city from above, and where we just driven over, because I'd come... I was driving back... It was a school trip, actually. I'd come back... I was heading back from Santander, and what's it called? What's the region called there? Cantabria, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, hello everyone. Hello Joseph, Andre, Boeing 001, Kuza as well. By the way, I'm not commie. I think my own view stays out of that one. I don't know why we're going on the pointless bit of the airport here, as, you know, I don't see why there's any need for you to hold here. It's just not something, especially when there's a displacement anyway. I'm good, thank you. Thanks, Kuza. Let's hold that bit then. The foo can't turn. We're gonna hold here. Oh, crikey. A little bit of a interesting taxiway bug there. I think we're gonna have to let the foo go first. No, I'm alright actually for our traffic control at the moment. We'll let the foo take off first. What side of the plane was on? I would have been on the left-hand side. I'll try and get a left wing view then. On our departure. Yeah, we'll keep on holding for the foo, just to get out of here. Nothing on approach, so we can go. What plane was the BA? No, it wasn't actually. It was a 320. Yeah, I think it was just a 320 Neo. Because, yeah, it was maybe a 19, can't remember really. I didn't pay that much attention. That was just a bit before I got into this sort of stuff a little bit more. Busy here in Dallas, nice. Where's the foo gone? He's gone. Never mind. So, let's begin our takeoff. I know that the headwind is obviously in a different direction to what it would be, but okay, he's back, so... Oh, it's you. So you just take off then, mate. I'll hold. We'll do whatever, it's fine. Yeah, well, I said I kind of thought that the two Boeings I flew on that year were the best 2 flights of the year. So, in my opinion, the Boeing are better. I think we're going first now. Too far gone. A bit beyond my control as well. Waiting for that displacement. Oh, actually, the winds are on our side. That's good. So we did pick the correct runway. I'm sure British Airways would have managed to do that, because they're not animals. Okie dokie, and we can go full power now for Toga. Whoa, that wasn't really my fault at all. I bought that. Okay, we'll keep on going. We still have enough time. But we can... Obviously, that's not really my fault either. I keep on making excuses, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to control a plane slamming the tail down. Centerline not very good, but never mind. Nice little takeoff. Anywho. Oops, I missed it. Gear going up. As the flaps can go up too. Cool. So looking out over the city of Bilbao in Basque Country, Spain. Oh, goodness gracious. We'll head out to the north then, I think, and turn away as the Cantabrian mountain range off in the distance. I know we're not in Cantabria. We'll switch on some autopilot then. I know we're fast as well. That is my fault, to be honest. I can't deny that at all. But I was sightseeing, so... Cool. Nice. Not too bad, I would say. Far less turbulent than British Airways, I'll give them that. And that's a GeoFS issue here. There's the FA1. You can climb and maintain a cruising altitude of 39,000 feet. And we should be 250 under 10,000. BA, you're confused. Yeah, I don't like British Airways. That's my issue. Don't like BA, so. This is where the people sat, obviously. I'm sure they were just doing their job, but I could have. Well, let me say it wasn't. You know, it wasn't a hot day or anything, but you know, water would have been nice. But I wasn't really bothered by that, to be honest. I think drinks were overpriced, but that's to be expected on a British Airways flight. Same with, you know, most everything. Food was actually pretty short on supply. I'm assuming they'd had a run out all day or something, just coming back. This was maybe their last flight up to Gatwick. So I don't mind that, but would have been nice, if you see what I mean. Would have preferred a bit of food. How do I do what? Zoom in and out? That's because I'm trying to zoom in and out on Microsoft Flight Sim controls. Hello, Lolbit Fox. Oh, Luigi, yeah. I'm gonna get myself my map up on my phone. Still not that high. I don't know why we wouldn't be above 10,000 feet at this stage. Probably not too much of an issue though. Wash your hands. I don't get it. Hello, Qantas. I thought you said you had to go to bed. I'm kidding, you can stay as long as you want. You know, as long as you're allowed. Don't get in trouble because you're watching me, obviously. So we're heading to Gatwick. I don't even know what's active there. We'll pick a heading of 010, I think, for now. So we should be heading north out of Bilbao, just leaving Spanish airspace as we speak, crossing the Bay of Biscay over Brittany, Normandy, probably leaving just east of the Shetland Peninsula, descending over the Channel into Gatwick. That movement, not the zoom. In cockpit view, it's just a left click, I think. I'm pretty sure you can just left click. If not, press the right click and then the left click, and then you should be fine. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And obviously, if you drag on the right hand side, it does all this, and you have lost control, basically. Which is a slight issue. I kind of wish that there were actually some stuff here. Apparently there are light switches in this thing, but I don't know how you find them. It would be nice. That movement, yeah, it's a right click. It's horrible. That's the only issue with GeoFS controls, is it's very difficult to get right. And you can't get it right all the time, that's for sure. So I've just managed to somehow fluke at getting back to the right place, but obviously that's not given. We're up 10,000 feet now, so we can speed up to, I'm going to go for 550 because I need some speed. That food, good job, mate. That's Joe, didn't you say? Dang. I found out how you get this view on Microsoft Flight Sim as well. So I was flying with the forward. I managed to actually butter the 320 in gear view. It's better than take a cockpit view because on cockpit view you don't know how far down the tail is. So if the tail's way too far down and you apply any power at all, you're just going to go flying. You can't take that landing. But now I've figured out a way that you can make sure so you've got a view of the back gear, making sure that you flare and then drop down. It's a nice little view, and I also found the interiors, which is what I've been looking for ages. Obviously, it's just a KLM livery. Take a turn over 2020. Make a little more. What am I planning on flying this evening? I'm planning on flying Bogota to Aruba, I think. I'm better than Speedbird. Yes. I would say KLM is better than British Airways. Yeah. I'll rank airlines one day, and that can be video content right there. 3 billion feet. Yowza. Well, KLM is better than British Airways. Not as good as Ryanair. You can, if you wanted to fly from. To be honest, I think I would pick KLM as a long haul. Connect in Amsterdam, yeah. I think that would be something I would do. Or Norwegian. I'd be pretty happy flying Norwegian. Obviously, these are all like budget options. I'm sure if I'd rather fly Air Tahiti Nui than fly £3,000 economy flight, let alone first class. But I mean, and then there's your Emirates and Qatar and Etihad and all that stuff as well. So it's just madness. But I'd pick probably KLM pretty happily. Apparently British Airways is good for long haul, but I fail to believe that. I think the one flight I probably would have flown on would have been Speedbird 1 and Speedbird 2 to and from London City to New York via Shannon, which is an all business class Airbus A318. And that would have been quite a nice little flight, and I probably would have taken it. If I had the option to or something, I would probably use that. But yeah, not really fussed by British Airways at all. I'm gonna continue a turn. I'm not getting far enough over. Oh, really? Oh no, you're having a laugh. Please let me block. Please let me block. If I can't block this guy, then I'll have to switch chat off. Please. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. Heading in 030 now. As the food chops our wing off. Heading looks alright now. It might take a Might take it back over to 270. Looks slightly better. Try 10 to 7. That's a very bad fake. It's Onion in the inverted mobile. What is that? A 321? I'll please find out. Oh, it's a 767. Oh, we should have just weekly streams of literally just Sir Onion going inverted. Big jets upside down. Here we go. Butterfly me, mate. If you're watching, we'll go for a butterfly. I actually want to do that. That would be so good. Ooh. Yeah, boy. Oh, he's gone over. He's gone back over. Aye. Ooh, Air Canada Rouge. It's like Air Transat, but it's bad. You made a mess of that one. This is more in-flight entertainment than I had. Hello, GT. It's a long time no see. TCAS is not my. I'm not worried about TCAS when there's in-flight entertainment. I feel like the RAF have something against Ryanair because I saw basically every week on the news you see, oh, Ryanair jet has been escorted back to Stansted because the bomb threatened 2 guys have been arrested. You know, and it's like, I think you have something against them, or you should actually control who gets on the plane. Why do I always stream? Because it's better. Have you seen my view count split between the two? Air Canada 143. Not familiar with that. Oh, and he spun out. He spun. No, Onion. Oh, Onion. Oh, mate. Oh, what a shame. He's gone. How has he not hit the ground? And that concludes our in-flight entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. He's gone under the wing. Pretty sure he stopped. Ah, Onion. Whole thing. Come on. What traffic do we have in our way? There's a Concorde, which probably will beat us anywhere. 600 knots, actually. We're not that far behind. Okay, well, there's a Foo cruising at 637 knots and is actually still behind me. Concorde coming up from La Rochelle. And there's a Cessna in San Sebastian, so that's not really an issue. Anyway, yeah, as I'm saying on the GeoFS chat as well, you should go check out the links in the description. There is my virtual airline, which you can now fly for 11 different member airlines, which actually, you know, that's pretty good, and probably the most of like any active group anywhere. So you should go check that out. And there's also my Discord server. We're still trying to go for that magic 150 members, but we're closing in. I think we're at 146 or something. So you should join, and we have fun there. Both have a Discord server, but my virtual is all on the website, which is in the description. Am I squawking 7500 or 7600? No. I actually did squawk 7600 earlier on Microsoft Flight Sim because my engine's just cut twice. So I managed to get them back on. So, but yeah, engine's just left. I must have had electric because I had lights on. It was just confusing. Does anyone remember? Yes, I remember you. Oh look, people are here. Who do be certain? Is that really just us reaching cruising altitude now? Look how long that's taken. Bilbao's there. You can probably see it along to A Coruña. We're going to fly that soon, aren't we? That might be tomorrow. I don't even know. What? Yeah, it's 1 year for me on GeoFS. That's just... Where's that year gone? 1 year on GeoFS, guys. That's interesting. Probably have to think of something to say. I don't have a mic. I'm currently on a Discord call to myself, and one's using a microphone, talking to the other. So that's basically my setup. No, I'm gonna get a proper mic. Yeah. Haven't streamed in 3 months. Ooh. Sign in. I'm signed in. It's all the foos around me who aren't. Sign in, guys. Sign in. What should I say? I mean, obviously, it's kind of a big deal because very few people make it to 1 year on GeoFS without falling out with someone else and leaving. So, I mean, I kind of still count as GeoFS. I think if I'm wanted here, then I'll stay. It's kind of my idea. And eventually, I think there'll be a time, as always on GeoFS, when there's a world war, or so they call it, in a military roleplay, and I'll probably get, say, no, I don't fancy this. But I plan on staying for as long as possible. Probably, a while. Your parents work at a hospital. Ooh. Yeah, well, it's good to see you again. Anyway, good luck with keeping all of that up. For sure, but, you just got a puppy. I'm sure eventually, that'll come with its benefits. You will try to live stream today. I haven't actually. I can't remember if I've seen your channel. Do I get to see it from here? I don't know. No, I don't. There's like nothing. There's no traffic in Europe apart from us. One dude's escorting a 737 and an A380. Innsbruck's got a little bit of traffic. Heathrow's dead quiet. Manchester, I guess. Nice is the only real. And obviously some MRP down in whatever that part of Italy is. The south. No, nothing anywhere. Will you be online in like 5 hours? What's 5 hours from now? No, I won't. Okay, so there's Bordeaux and stuff. So we're gonna fly. No, wait. Bordeaux's inland, so. Oh, Bordeaux's where all that traffic will be. Okay, Bordeaux's here. La Rochelle here. It's 10. Yeah, so that's what I will see you soon. Yeah, flight time today. Well, I think the real flight time was 1 hour 40. So I don't. Yeah, I think we should make that, to be honest. So probably another hour from now, I'd say. It looks pretty good. Just coming short of 6 o'clock. But yeah, 1 year on GeoFS. I should fly that same route I flew on my first time. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll fly. BL71. Benulaire. That's a cool sign I don't plan on using apart from every year. Oh. How to do a live stream of 19 hours? I wouldn't fancy my chances, to be honest. I mean, AFK, but so much has happened in a year on this game. Madness. Anyway, Maldivian 001. That's a nice little airline. Nice nationality choice. Maldivian. Yeah, okay, that's alright. 001. Let's look him up. 110 subs. Jeez. Good. Dang. This guy got editing skills. I wonder how I obviously recorded that video I did on Saturday. It took me a bit longer than the 15 minutes it actually was up for. So to put, I cut out bits. I'm sure that counts as editing. There's loads more I can do, but I just. Anyway, we're coming in over the west coast of France, even. This guy does not care. This dude, he just doesn't care. Okie dokie. I've got some pictures of a sunset on Microsoft Flight Sim. Who doesn't get this guy on GeoFS right now? I just asked if he wanted to join the Discord and maybe talk about working on a video together, but he seemed to not like the idea. Yeah, that's certainly strange. I don't know why you wouldn't want to indulge in a little bit of collaboration. Whoa! Fast food incoming. Oh, you're kidding me. Why would you do that on a live stream? People know full well I'm streaming. Put their phone number up. And they've clearly got to think about it a bit more. Hey again. He was going at Mark 1. Yeah, I'm sure he was. I mean, for anyone to go faster than I fly is quite an achievement, because obviously I get 0 lag at all. So that's not a flex. I'm just stating that I don't get any lag. So people always say, "Oh no, I'm flying at like 800 knots and I'm still slower than you," which happens, and I just say, there are some occasional little issues. I'm thinking of organising a group flight. Not sure. Yeah, I can't. I think. Obviously, that's my internet. So. Oh, that's ping, isn't it? MS is ping. So that's pretty good. I take that. That should drop to like 9 or something when I move. Yeah, basically this. Yeah. Also, we'll probably try running Ultra Microsoft Flight Sim in maybe a few months. Maybe. That's not obviously guaranteed, but I'll see what I can do on that front. Okay, so we're a little bit further along than we should be. Are we safe to turn? Yeah, we are now. So we'll take a turn over to 025. Okay, maybe not. Really? If we're going 800 knots and we're still slow, we're trying to catch up with the American Concorde going 2707. American Concorde won't happen because no one will have it. It will be too noisy. Everyone's like, oh no, the reason why this plane is too noisy is because of its engines. Well, the reason why the Concorde is too noisy is because of its sonic booms. And America would know that because that's the reason they kicked it out for a few years or whatever it was. Look behind you, I'm the Fu F-16. Well, I got about 5 of them, mate. So, which one? Oh, there's only one there. Oh, okay. There's one like really close. So if that's you, well done. If that's you, maybe not. If that one's you, then congratulations, you've officially broken the physics. Yeah, you should sign in. Go sign in. Top right. Use Google, Gmail, or Facebook, or I think that's all you can use actually. You can't use an email, which is a shame. Ding 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 ding, pilot. Oh, okay. Apparently I have a dude called Pepsi in my... Oh. Pepsi. You are in front. So you're that one. Okay. Interesting. You're the one who's just there. Yes, I am better than British Airways. If Luigi S says so, then we have no need to go any further. A wild Pepsi appeared. Ooh. Do, 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 do. He knew I'd look at my Discord at that precise moment. What's the weather doing at Gatwick then? We'll look up weather in Crawley. Weather. Winds are coming down from the north, which is a pain. It also means it's cold. Not like snowing, but I mean, it is August, but it's positively chilled. 17 degrees Celsius. Winds, yeah, I think we'll come in on 26. Right, it's not sure. We'll check. Flight radar 24. It sounds like my audio's high. How's audio doing? Sounds alright to me. Your request for the next drink is what? You have to tell me. What's the sub count doing? Hey, one more. Going further down, looking at Crawley. No, approaches on the other side. So that's annoying. Limoges. 787.9. That's a long one. I don't think we'll do that one, I'm afraid. A little bit longer than I'm used to by a couple of hours. We actually did fly that a while ago. I think we flew one of them direct. Can't remember which way. So in that case, we're going to turn ahead 005 even. Sounds like I like the Isle of Wight or something. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, view count is gradually pushing upwards, which is what I like to see, and I'm very grateful, obviously. And the sub count seems to be climbing. For some reason, I gain more subs when I'm not streaming than when I am. It means people are watching, but it's good, and I'm still enjoying it. Believe it or not, making that push across for 500. What? We might even make that goal of, did I say 700 by New Year? Yes, I have got Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can go check out the videos. I did a video about St. Bart's on Saturday. Yeah. And also, the stream before that would have been, also did one. I was comparing it on Thursdays. And I did Portland to San Francisco a while ago. That was my last. Oh no, French Polynesia as well. That was something else we did. Those are my recent flights. Yeah, if I say Microsoft Flight Simulator, I mean that game. That's what it's actually called. It's not called Flight Sim 2020. It's what it's been nicknamed. Really, so I want to call it what it's properly called before. Makes me look like I pay attention. And also, of course, it's if someone says, "Oh no, it's not called that," I wanna be correct. What I say, factual is the way to go, of course. So I'm just going for that. Okay, yeah, have a nice day, and thanks for flying so far. No, the one I'm talking about is 2020. You can check the videos. The ones I said about. So also, all of the last couple of Twitch streams. Then there's the French Polynesia, Portland to San Francisco. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you around. Cool. Not that long to go, actually. It's actually just starting to get a little dark, which I haven't noticed for a while. It means that winter is fast approaching. That's scary. Already thinking about winter this year. It's madness. Where has it gone? Guys, where has the year gone? Another person who wants weapons. We should have a tally of that live on stream, counting the amount of times someone asks for weapons in the game. That's content. P Papa 1599er Avenger US Air Force. Wouldn't this game be cool if planes had weapons? Go to flight gear. You have to do a smooth landing. Anything that is butter is better than British Airways could do on my flight. Welcome back, Red Nose 1071 as well. You could target other people. Does that count as 2 in 1? Military, such a joke. Oops. Pepsi. Pepsi. Will you be on in 1 hour and 15 minutes? I will not be on in 1 hour and 15 minutes. I have to eat, I'm afraid. So that's gonna be the. Slow down a little bit. Aha! Well, do I do that on stream? I don't think so. But for that, you have to land at 170 knots because the real 737 landing weight should be 50 tons, but in GeoFS your weight is like 110 tons. I try to land at around 170 knots. 175 is kind of. Will I be on in like 3 or 4? I don't think so. That's kind of. Really? Someone related to Swiss 001. Yeah. I don't think I will be on. I planned a flight for later on Microsoft Flight Sim, so probably not. It might turn out that I'm not. Sorry about keyboard clatter. See me left. Oh yeah, well done. Nice little escort there. Okie dokie. So then we're gonna come in over to the Seine estuary and into Normandy. I already have England. No, this is France at the moment. So just. Oh, this area. I think this is Normandy, perhaps. Looks like Normandy. A little further south. What is the lag doing? Hello, Jose. That looks like a Spanish name, so I'm going to pronounce it Spanish. You can correct me later. Murataya Rivera. Welcome. Over the city of Caen before we descend across the channel into London Gatwick. So our heading for exactly due north. I mean, a little miss Caen slightly, but we should get in for Gatwick a nice little approach, maybe having to turn a little bit further out and come back on ourselves as if we're taking their base, but j'aime la France. What about Microsoft Flight Sim, but if you crash, you have to fly. You have to speak a different language until you crash again. That's content. Hey, Laura Morgan as well. Lots of food today. Lots of food. Right over Cartgate, actually. A nice little waypoint, it's as if we planned it. Zero wind. I like France. Yeah, I know. I speak a little. I speak a tad of French. As I said earlier, you should go check out the links in the description, which are virtual airlines and Discord servers for. I think I have a virtual and Discord servers in there, and also YouTube Discord server. You landed there, yes? I thought you went into. Oh no, you went into London Heathrow, didn't you? So why were you going to Gatwick? Stop trying to sell me your add-ons. GeoFS is about simplicity for me, and that's why I'm keeping it simple. There's a reason for this, you know. I plan this sort of stuff. Where's Falaise Castle? You went to Paris. You went. Oh yeah, you went to. Yeah, so France. You went to, yeah, obviously, but not this area. Maybe you can see Paris from here. I don't know. Follow this in, follow this in, follow this in. It'll be off over there, I should imagine. I can't. You probably won't be able to see it just yet. And also, you should still go and subscribe because I know. And check the stats, and there's still less than 70% of people who are subscribed watching. So the other however many percent, 33 or something, I think it was you know you're not subscribed. So if you see that red button on the bottom right of your video, then you should hit it and subscribe to the channel and for daily video or uploads across either Twitch and YouTube. So Twitch is on the Tuesday and the Sunday. Streams are on every other day apart from the Saturday, which is a upload day. I think we're just passing con now. I've stayed here on holiday. I say that every time we come here. And that means we can now begin our descent into London Gatwick, descending to 10,000 feet. Which should be pretty simple to do. No winds, hardly any clouds at all, which is not resembling of what I see out the window. What's this? Corsair? I always like to see where we come out on this. Nice, good job. Nobody will shoot me down because I don't military roleplay anymore. Well, I do for a joke occasionally. That's how I treat it. I treat it as a laugh. I think it's taken too far for sure. What's up with the Turks? What is my speed? My speed is set to 550 knots. We're not quite achieving that, but we're getting a little closer. Oh god. Don't have the time of day. YouTube. I am descending over the sea. Would I choose 767, 747-8 or 757? Probably. That's a tight one actually, because I don't like any of them really. I would. There's no standout there at all. Probably the. Seven. I would be more tempted by the 767. It depends on what for though. Like I think for some airlines the 757 really suits them. Like Iceland Air really suits the 757. It just needs that tiny bit more range and capacity than the 737 will give them. But yeah, 767. I think it depends what for though. So do some battery announcements, ladies and gentlemen. We're now sending over the channel into Gatwick Airport. We'll be arriving in around. I don't ever know how many minutes left in the flight. Everyone else goes, how long do you have left in this? I don't have a clue. United CEO says that demand a rollback once there's a coronavirus vaccine. I'd like to see the US economy come back. I really would. US get close to that. No, your descent shouldn't be like that. If anything, you should avoid holding. Most of the time, when you see holding, it's because of traffic. Obviously at Heathrow there's a northeast, southeast, southwest, northeast holding positions for planes coming from different directions. So usually the planes go into one of those. There's the same for Gatwick Airport. I think there's one to the east and one to the south or something. You don't really want to do that anyway. Hi Alvina, bye Alvina as well. I didn't see you up there. But anyway, yeah, we're descending into London Gatwick. We'll be arriving shortly. Please head back to your seats and ignore the turbulence that's here for forever. Someone's taking off from Goodwood. What are they doing? Probably an F-16 as well. Why? What if you lose both engines and you're doing an approach like that? Well, you're carrying quite a lot of speed. This is the way that you're supposed to do an approach. You would descend. If you've seen an X-Plane video, my descents are alright because that's obviously a bit more planned. Obviously, the landings have been horrible. The descent is you start. There's a top of descent point on your cruising altitude, at which point you descend, usually to an altitude of around 10,000. Then air traffic control will lower you in even more to around maybe 4,000, 3,000, just as you're coming in and taking the turn onto final, which means you can land with a straight descent from around 3,000 or 4,000 feet. It's not quite accurate, actually. I'd probably say it's slightly lower by the time you actually do get on final, but still, what's to that effect? Sully mode activated. I don't know. So. Nice little crowd here today. We've maintained good. About 11 on average. Nice. Good going. How do you not like the 7,000? No. 4,200 feet per minute. That's too much. Yeah, on a short final, then yeah, but you know, on a final with mountains and stuff in the way, then oh my god, you're having a laugh. Why can't I block this guy? I apologise for that language on the chat. I can't seem to block this guy. That's all I can really do for now. I don't really want to switch the chat off at the moment. Yeah. So we're gonna have to. Yeah, let's have them now. Goodbye. Have a nice time. It should be anything between about 1,700 and 2,500 feet per minute. Obviously, when you're actually in a descent. Yeah, I know where Kathmandu is. And to be honest, that's not really a difficult approach. I don't see. There's not any mountains right in the way. It's still not really need any more than about 1,500 to guarantee you're going down. Someone tell them to shut up. No. As much as I would like to, it's also their chat as well. So 2,000 feet per minute is a normal rate. Yeah, it's usually done by degrees on descent, so you'll point down to around. It's usually 2.5 degrees. Because obviously you've got London City, which is about 5.5 degrees, which is a huge amount for Europe. Oh, and then two plane crashes. This is facts. We are spreading facts here as we coming in just to is that Bognor Regis? A Worthing Bognor? Bognor must be. I don't know. Well, just there. Never mind. We'll just have to see what is. Littlehampton. Close enough. Yeah, we are closing in on Gatwick Airport. Stop with the. I hate racists. We're going to take a little turn out to 350 degrees. just to make sure that we can get a little bit closer to having a direct turn, like 45-degree turn. Do air traffic control chat? As in, you mean like air traffic control myself in? Interesting. I guess we'd be contacting London Centre. It kind of sucks talking to yourself, though, not gonna lie. It kind of works better when there's people. I feel I'm getting closer to being VATSIM standard. And more from Microsoft Flight Sim than anything else. As much as air traffic control isn't the best, and nor is the GeoFS chat, as much as it isn't the best, it's working, and I'm learning pretty fast. It's more about what to do at an airport and what to actually say. I know who to contact. What to say is, we're not going for 9,000 though. You'd probably go for 4,000. Yeah, so we'd probably be contacting Gatwick approach now. I would do it, but also would be talking to myself. So we should be slowing down. We're just gonna hold it a little bit higher. Hello, Thomas. Welcome back. We're just gonna slow that descent slightly. Let us slow down to 250 knots. This approach looks really good. I'm not too fast, actually. I'm perfect, really. We can continue that descent then down. Well, then, descent rate of about 2,200. That should do. Which is actually what we're limited to. So we're the limits of what we can do, for sure. In our 737 being escorted by about 10 fighters and a Concorde. So that isn't air traffic control. I know what is and isn't air traffic control. So it'd be on London Centre. It's also useful to have that frequencies as well. I don't know which one's me. I'm the furthest back. Okay. I was above 10,000 feet at 550 knots, so. We'll be fine. This civil aviation authorities can stay away, and I'll be fine. No need for them here today. Which is the first. But let's butter. I'd love to see me butter this better than British Airways could ever do. Typically, I'm going to slam it this time, aren't I? Not too long on the flight, actually, so. By the way, get the ILS ready. Are we going for ILS approach? Pretty good to go visual approach, really. It's not really ILS weather. I think visual approach would be fine. At this stage, winds actually are not great. Yeah, I'd just say. I think we're fine. We can make that turn now over to 080. Perfectly good bank angle. I have nothing issue with this at all. Everyone says, "Oh no, bank angle, bank angle." This is fine for a 737. I've done bank angles like that before. If you have a problem with my bank angles, take it up with someone else. We are lined up nicely for runway 08 to right here at Gatwick Airport. And we should be getting cleared for landing shortly. I'm just going to bring the camera up slightly just to see what I am dealing with. Yeah, we'll go for a tad over. I'm holding it down. So I'm just clicking once and holding. It's not really a big deal. Okie dokie, we're going for a visual approach then. Autopilot can go off. Probably shouldn't have done that just this early, but I'm sure we can hold stable. Approach was actually quite a little bit bumpy into Gatwick. Again, deploy some flaps. Go for five notches. We will be on finally pretty shortly as a 747 zooms under us. And we'll be in gear deploying zone shortly. As the Concorde goes zooming under us. That's a Roger cleared land, runway 08. Right, Speedbirds, wherever we were on that flight. Brilliant. I'm going to just take a random guess. 8202. Gear going down. We can deploy full flaps. We're a little further over than it should be. Not really a huge difference. Oh my god. For goodness sake, people. I'm not going to need any map to land here. You can either see the runway or you can't. But luckily today it's nice and clear, as it was on that fateful day when I found out that British Airways had lost my suitcase. Remember, your approach speed should be a lot higher. Well, not a lot higher, but it should certainly be still higher than your touchdown speed, of course. You don't want to... So this is probably going to be just about right. Have that little bit of extra power in the bag if we need it. But I don't think we will, as you now see the runway nice and properly. The scenery is loading in. Hello, I don't know. We're going somewhere. Why is the wind over here? This is strange. It should be coming from basically due north. It doesn't really matter though. Okie dokie. Coming in for the landing. This might be quite nice. We're just perfect on this speed. Am I better than that fateful Speedbird aircraft? Let's find out. Bring it on, British Airways. Bring it on. 300. Ooh, 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Oopsie doopsie. It's going to be late, but it's going to be smooth. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, not great. Taking a look at that again. Not great at all, by any stretch of imagination. But certainly you're welcome to London Gatwick, where the local time is, I guess it'd be 12 minutes to 6. And there's gear back off then. I know exactly why I didn't go idle. It's always obvious in the 737 why you haven't done very well at that. So you can take a replay of it. I tried to flare too early as well. I should have just gone idle. It wasn't hard, to be honest. Taking a look at that. It wasn't that bad. That plane wasn't there, by the way. That wasn't too bad. Taking a look at that. Yeah, it looks a lot harder than it was, for sure. I'd count that as a lot softer than British Airways did, for sure. It did look so hard, doesn't it? Yeah, off the centre line, but not by much, to be honest. It has to be said that was pretty close to the centre line, at least. Certainly not, no crash or anything. It was late, and it was not immediately on the centre line, but it's close enough by my standards. It's also a 737, but can you do better? Yeah, I can do better for sure than that. I can also do better than this. That was my fault for using the wing view. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll try again. Well, we would try again if I could see a map. So, okay, it's the end, but it's not the end. It's not the end. We're going to try land the plane again. Obviously, that's not what British Airways did. We're going to try again. Full flaps being deployed as our gear go down to... drop down. Obviously, you do get spawned a lot higher on the approach than you probably would want to be on any flight simulator. Actually, makes it slightly more challenging. So we can obviously we got that crosswind. We'll probably try. If this doesn't work, we'll try 4 runway 26 left as well. It might get slightly better off. It's obviously a cross tail as well. A lot lower this time, bringing the idle on. Flare. Why can't I bring the aircraft up? That's so annoying. I think, to be honest, that's more of the wind than... I know it's excuses, but it's the wind. We'll try it one last time on the other side of the airport. This is a more direct crosswind, which you can probably get the hang of a lot quicker. Okie dokie, last chance. Then we'll head over to the gate, taking a turn on what would be the active runway. I don't know why Gatwick are using this, 08 right when the winds are more preferable for the opposite end. I checked flight radar, and this is what they're using currently, so we will follow them and put up with the conditions as they would be right now. Ooh, the winds are quite gusty actually. It does seem like that's a gust. That was a little better, to be honest. Wheels just about staying down, right hand being pushed up by the air. Oh, that crosswind! That crosswind, what on earth? Fu coming in for the approach also. Why is that? Oh. And for some reason we're being very slow about stopping today. So we're going to just about managed to go on expedite, not really, but off to the right hand side. Well, at this point you'd be taxiing to the gate, and I play with the keyboard at the moment. We'd be taxiing to the gate with all of the luggage of all the passengers on there, and all of the passengers would find that's WoW Air. Whoa, that's a blast. And all of the passengers anyway would be happy to know that their cases hadn't been lost and sent on an EasyJet flight to Munich. British Airways, guys, come on. Yeah. I managed to land a plane without people really remembering the landing. So, should we bring up the gear and bring up the spoilers and flaps with Foo spawns, and just going to take off on our taxiway. We can end the stream, and I will see you tomorrow on Twitch, where we will continue that bush trip mission on Microsoft Flight Simulator down from rejected Santorini as the winds are pushing. We'll continue the bush trip on Twitch live from about 4:20 PM British time, or 3:20 Zulu, 11:20 AM Eastern time, Eastern American time. Until then, I'll see you very soon, and if you're not on Twitch, I'll see you on Wednesday for our air show, which from a location I haven't decided yet. So, as always, I'll see you later. Thanks for subscribing and liking, of course, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.